welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is April, and for today's video we are drinking Twinings pumpkin chai, which is actually really good if you put like some more cinnamon on it. It kind of tastes similar to a Starbucks chai latte, with the exception of the 55 grams of sugar, which I'm not really about anymore. I try not to drink that. Sorry if you hear a plane going overhead. I live very close to JFK airport, so that happens quite often. Let's wait 1 second for it to pass. Okay, now we're good. So yeah, this tea is actually pretty good. I really like it. It's something I have to be in the mood for though. I can't just like drink it on the spur of the moment. You know, it's just a coveted taste at a certain time of year. But for today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys because lately I feel like I've been changing in a good way. I've been going through like growing pains, I guess you would call them, but in a good way. It's the first time in my life that I wouldn't say I'm enjoying the pain that I'm dealing with, but I'm utilizing it for the best for myself rather than just trying to mask it and I don't know, push it in its corner. I've been really using it to kind of change me and boost me, and I came to a really harsh reality the other day and I was like, all of my excuses that I make are complete nonsense. I realized that every excuse that any of us ever make is literally just to get us closer to our goals. If you wanted something, you would really just go after it, and I realized that recently, and I know that's such an obvious statement, but at the same time, when you really come to terms with it and accept it, it's a little harsh, but it's so true, and it's almost like painful and makes me cringe a little bit at my past because I'm like, ugh, there are so many times I've made excuses for myself. For example, saying things like, I'm busy right now, or I don't have the proper resources right now. You know, I can use that right now and can be like, oh yeah, I'll get to it tomorrow, or I don't know how to do this yet, or whatever. But then, you know, you think about it and you're like, in 10 years you can make the excuse, oh, I can't right now, I have kids and I need to focus on them, or, you know, I'm saving money for something else, or, you know, well, my time is going towards work. You know, it's just, your goal then isn't that. Your goal is to then focus on your kids. Your goal is then to focus on your house. Your ultimate goal is to be comfortable, is to stay where you are because that's your comfort zone, because being comfortable is nice. It's a nice feeling. You're not forced to grow. You're not forced to face anything that's unknown. The unknown is scary to absolutely everybody by nature. You're not going to be exposed to criticism that way because you're just comfortable. And sometimes we're doing it because we just want to avoid potential failure or something of the like. I realized that we can always be absolutely 1000% certain that we will have excuses to rely on as a crutch to not go after the life that we ultimately want deep down in our soul, when there's no walls or any sort of things that are built up around it. So it's really just a matter of deciding what you truly want. Even with things like saying that you know, our past is a problem. Oh, I'm like this because this happened to me. It's like, well, right now is right now. So you know so many people who've came from nothing, like absolutely nothing. We hear these stories all the time. They come from just trash and they build their lives to be these amazing things. And it's like, all right, so if they can do it and they didn't use their past as an excuse, or they use their past as an excuse to do it, then we should be having that mindset shift as well, because then it's really no excuse to not do something. We're just making the excuse because our ultimate goal is to be comfortable. So it's like, really, what do you want? Do you want to be comfortable or do you want to grow? That's pretty much my rant today. This is something I've been thinking about like literally 24/7. It's so annoying actually, to be honest with you, because I'm sitting here realizing every excuse that I make for absolutely everything, and I'm getting like annoyed with myself, which is a good thing. I guess at some point you have to get sick of your own BS, right? And that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm hoping that I can stop making excuses, and maybe you guys can jump on board with this too. If you guys have any sort of advice as for not making excuses or understanding what it means to make an excuse, just leave it down in the comment section below. Let's all help each other out to give each other a little bit of a motivational boost to get ourselves out of that comfort rut, or just a rut of maybe not just wanting to do anything. I hope this made sense. I know it just kind of rambled for a little while. Here comes another plane, of course, because this happens every 5 minutes. Yeah, but other than that, I hope I made sense. I hope you guys understand where I'm getting at. It's just a little thing that I just kind of wanted to put out there. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button because I put out new videos every single week, and turn on the bell notification, please. I want to get to 13,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you guys can do that and maybe share my content, that would be fantastic. hit the button. All right, make sure that you guys watch my last video, which you guys can go click right here, is a skincare video showing everything that I use for my skin now, which my skin has been way better than it usually is. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.